Budget padding in Nigeria, a recurring decimal. The issue of budget padding in Nigeria, dating back 1999, 2000, thereabout, however, became well pronounced under Goodluck Jonathan's administration. Though that is not exonerating the fact that they had budget padding during President Obasanjo's regime. However, in recent times, every year, year after year, budgets are being padded. And now, a senator, a high ranking senator, not just an ordinary member, a high ranking senator from the north, is now alleging that 3.7 thereabout trillion, not million, not billion, trillion naira padded in this current year, 2024 appropriation, bill that has been passed, and I think the president is here to assent to it, and he raised the alarm. So if you don't understand what budget padding means, it's simple. When the executive prepares the annual budget after consulting with different ministries, arms of government, even judiciary, legislature, and they compile and they send to the National Assembly for review and to assent to it to become, an act. It will move from being an appropriation bill, to an act that it will become a law. When this budget is transferred, what they do is they now put in money. Budget shows how you're going to spend all your financial standings, your financial expenditure, revenue for the year. So they now insert figures with no projects. They just put in their own figures that by the time this money, this bill is signed by the president, they find ways within the government to get those monies, because those monies are, they've not been tied to any projects, they've not been tied to any, thing that would benefit the citizens. So oftentimes from history, we've noticed that some senators, if they are not carried along, not that they have the interest of Nigeria at heart, but when they are not carried along in the process, they raise alarm. You and I, ordinary Nigerians, are not privy to this information. However, when situations, disagreement between them, arises, then they bring it to the public domain. Now somebody is alleging has been suspended. He has also decided voluntarily to step down as the head of the Northern Senators Caucus at the Senate. And I could see some people, they are quick to rally around that senator, which is not bad at this time, just to give him the solidarity he needs, to face these people. Now the Senate president has suspended the Senator Nad Ingini from the North for 3 months because he dared them. And in the same chamber, a senator was also alleging that senators or House of Assembly members got 500 million, alleging. So can you now see there is what I will call clash of interests? We want Nigeria to be good, and the youth, all we can do is just come online and during election again, these guys go back, they sell the tribal card, religion card, but the focus is not tribe, it's not religion. The focus is to make people, disunite the people so that they will have it. For Nigerians, it's so sad that monies that millions of people, like 3 million people, should use to benefit their lives, make their lives better in terms of infrastructure, educational system, healthcare, employment. Somebody is taking it. About monies that over 200 million Nigerians should use to better their lives in terms of good roads, stable power supply, quality water, good healthcare system, good educational system, about 100 people, about less than 1,000 people are cornering these monies and using it for their own advantage. While it is good that this senator has raised the alarm and he was bold enough to confront the Senate president yesterday, the question I would, the challenge now is for Nigerian youths, because during the election, I was of the opinion that anybody above 40 um, I may not be too bothered with their choice of leaders. But anybody below 40 should be concerned, because your future is in the hands of these people. Another 8 years, it then means that the appropriation bill for the budget for this year, the youth should not be optimistic about anything coming out from it. So if this thing reoccurs again next year, upper year, the next 8 years, add 8 years to your age, where will you be? Do you think everybody in Nigeria, I think everybody, I'm of that opinion, everybody is waiting for their turn. But the funny thing is, since 1960, has it gotten to your family's turn? No. People feel, oh, it will get to my turn, I'll go and do likewise. But that is not how a good society, a developed society is run. No. You have to be selfless. You don't have that motive in your heart. Well, all well and good.